Anthony, great to speak with you. Thanks for taking the time. Larry Kudlow, of course, just named the director of the NEC for President Trump, and already he is commenting on markets, endorsing a strong dollar, talking about the Fed, warning them not to overdo it, and of course targeting China as well. How long will this marriage last between President Trump and Larry Kudlow?
Well, first of all, it's great to be on. I think the marriage lasts a long time because what you find with the president, he gets long-lasting commercial marriages or political marriages when people are philosophically in sync with him and he enjoys their personality. And so you're going to get the combination of those two things. The other thing Larry's not capable of, he's not going to say nasty things behind the president's back when he leaves the Oval Office or the White House residence. So that combination of things is going to lead to a long-lasting marriage. But in addition to that, Larry has prepared his entire life for this job. He knows trade better than anybody. He knows dollar policy better than anybody. He knows the interactions of the Fed better than anybody. And he understands the world trading system and where the imbalances are as it relates to the United States. And he'll be very surgical in terms of explaining that to business leaders. So I predict that business leaders, large and small, across America and internationally, are going to embrace his appointment because he's a great communicator, he's a great policy thinker, and he has a great relatability and likability that the president will clearly respond to. So for all of those reasons, I couldn't be happier with the pick. I think Gary is a home run of a guy as well. I think Gary's going to go on to do great things and maybe even return to the administration. But he couldn't have picked a better person than Larry Kudlow.
As you say, Larry is very used to having the public eye. He's a good communicator. There has been some suggestion that that could present a problem for him, that those who have joined this White House, who have been visible and good communicators, that they run the risk of overshadowing the president. Is that a risk for Larry Kudlow?
I don't see that at all. I don't see anybody, quote unquote, overshadowing the president. I mean, he's a obviously larger than life personality, and he is the force behind the administration. I think what has sometimes happened in the administration is that people have a mixed relationship with him, or they may not be on side with him in terms of his policies, because you have to remember the president's trying to put the American workers first, the American middle class and lower middle class families first as it relates to his economic agenda. And I think that rubs some fellow Republicans or establishment Republicans the wrong way. That won't rub Larry the wrong way. Larry understands the need for that. Larry understands that the way to grow aggregate demand in our society and to create global growth is to put more disposable income in the hands of middle-class people.